Welcome to Sunlust Map 23. I don't really like this map all too much. I respect its design, but I don't really like it. It's because of all the stupid sniper enemies. But the first thing you want to do is run over here after getting the berserk and the chain gun and kill everything over here. And then go down here and use this area to bottleneck all these enemies that are released once you go down. After that, you want to hit this switch, which allows you to get a Hell Knight and 2 Revenants. It's best if you can get them to infight, because that way you can save ammo. There is not exactly a lot of ammunition in this map, so you might want to just berserk everything that you can. And by might, I mean it's pretty necessary, unless you can use ammunition extremely efficiently. It'd be interesting trying to do this map without using berserk. I suppose you could just do it pacifist though. Perhaps UVMax, but without berserk. Once you go back through here and use the teleporter, you want to snipe these 3 enemies, which I have just killed. Oh, and I'm about to kill the 3rd. And then you want to kill the other chain gunner as well. It doesn't deserve to live, and its living does not benefit your case to beat this map. Then you want to go over here and kill the chain gunners. Sometimes the one on the right doesn't, well, it's not there. So it's like around the corner or something. Don't wait for it. It probably won't show up. But once you get that key, it will release all of these guys, because that's the gimmick of this map. Every 2 keys you release, as long as it's an odd number, well, every odd number of keys you pick up, it will release enemies. And if you're looking to my right, which you can't see right now, but there's a podium. It shows 1 yellow key signal for the first one, which allows chain gunners. And if I look to my right, you can see that that one no longer has anything there, because I've already done that encounter. And it does 3 for 2 archviles. That is the deadliest fight of the map. It's the place I died the most. Well, the place I died the most was the beginning, but other than that, it was the place I died the most. Something I should mention is that you have a significant amount of shotgun ammunition in this map, so you can use it to some extent. And hitting that switch, or this one, don't remember which, releases another key. I find that it's usually a good idea to kill this guy, because he'll just snipe you while you're trying to fight the next wave. You'll see. However, I want to hit this switch and go up here first. And then in this area, what I do is I kill the imps and try and get the Hell Knight and the Revenant to infight. If they don't, just beat the shit out of them until they die. You know, like usual. That's how this map works, you just beat the shit out of everything. Like that. You are the superior martial artist. Well, if you're good at the game. Well, not really good at the game, if you're mildly good at the game. When you grab 2 more keys, so that 3 keys have been used, it releases these 2 archviles, which are kind of annoying, honestly. They're difficult to deal with because of how this place is situated. They're bound to have a bunch of chain gunners being resurrected. However, if you can kill one of them, then you should be able to handle the rest. Like that. Once you kill the Archviles, you get a new weapon, the rocket launcher. That will be necessary later on. But not right now. Right now, you want to kill the Mancubus, the Revenants, and some chain gunners that are behind both of them. It's like in between. Right there. There's a few chain gunners right there. You want them dead. You don't want to eat missiles, though. It's not a very nutritious diet. I wonder what kind of explosives Revenant missiles would use, so that I could determine exactly how unnutritious eating a Revenant missile would be. Because what else can I do? Since these guys are on 64 podiums, as in 64 unit-wide podiums, you can punch them. So, do it. There's not really any downside to that unless you get yourself damaged like I did. Now this area, which I'm about to go into, can be difficult if you don't try and use the plasma. So what I did is I lured the Revenant away and then blasted the Archvile with a bunch of plasma and then finished it off with my fist. Now there's this jump right here. You're supposed to jump to where that armor bonus is. Later on, I will screw up this jump so much, like that, but in different ways. I'll find so many ways to screw up this jump. I really hate this jump, by the way, so in this area, you just want to sort of run and shoot anything that shoots at you. Those chain gunners respawn until this point. Once you reach this point, all of the Archviles that were respawning them are released, so you can just kill them. This is why you wanted the rocket launcher for this area. Now there's usually a Mancubus over here in front. I like getting it to infight with stuff behind it, like that Hell Knight. And now it begins. I decided to spend my 2 remaining rockets killing these imbeciles. They caused a couple deaths because they liked rolling high damage stuff earlier on. And it was very irritating, so it's not like I would have any sympathy for them. This is one of those times where it's really easy to kill an Archvile, because it's just stuck here. I mean, what's it gonna do? Zap you? You can just go into cover. In this area, I screw up because it appears that I had forgotten to kill these guys earlier. I was supposed to kill them after killing the Revenants on those pillars. This is a teleport sequence, which I managed to screw up, as you can see. You may have noticed some shaking of my mouse movements. That was irritation. This is where I really hate this stupid jump. However, I did forget the red key earlier, so it's good to have that. So what I want to do is not go into that teleport so I can hit this switch. However, once again I missed something. I missed some rockets that I don't use. So, essentially this part is me just wasting time. So enjoy watching me waste my time. But fortunately it's over now, I think. So, final keys. Once I get them, it brings in these guys. For some reason I decided to start with the shotgun rather than punching the shit out of them. You don't want to use the plasma or the BFG. That's for the next fights. In this situation, I decide that I want to not lose any more health, so I use the shotgun. And now I can hit the red switch behind me. It releases all these revenants. I want to lure them all to one side and then go behind them and blast this archvile to death. Once that task is complete, I will just kill the remaining revenants with the BFG and exits. So this map took 22 attempts. I guess it's significantly harder than the previous two, at least in my opinion. But that doesn't mean I like it anymore. However, this is the last easy map of Sunlust. So, from on and out, I suppose, it's gonna be nothing but difficult maps. I'm looking forward to it. The next one, Map 24, is one of the largest maps in the WoD, so you can look forward to that. Thank you, and goodbye.